So whatever supine position you choose, as always, just settle into your space. A few breaths here. Really filling up your lungs. Trying to just notice how you're feeling this morning. Each inhale, really fill up your lungs. And each exhale, squeeze out all the air in your lungs. One more really deep inhale and one really deep exhale. And then find your way into Apanasana, which is just knees into that little ball. Knees into your chest. Movement here, roll around on the spine. And we're going to go into wind removing pose. So extend the left leg straight out. Both hands on your right knee, hug the right knee up over the ribs towards the right armpit, and then roll out your ankles. Point and flex. And then one more big squeeze, hug the knee into the chest, turn to the side body rather, and then use your left hand to draw your knee up over your body. You can go ahead and goalpost or cactus the right hand. If it feels okay with your neck, look towards the right hand. And that breath you just created the depth to, keep moving that through your body. It's a little harder when you're twisting. But inhale, fill it up. And exhale, squeeze it out. Breathe into any sensation. Just 2 more deep breaths here. And then on your next inhale, bring your right knee back to the chest. And then the left knee. And then roll up the spine again, maybe knees together this time. Extend the right leg. Hug the left knee up towards the left armpit, roll out the ankles. Point and flex. And then hug the left knee into the left armpit, big squeeze. On your exhale, use your right hand, draw the knee up over your body, cactus the left arm. And gaze towards the left hand. Notice how your breath's moving. Deepen it. Every exhale, you can get a little deeper into the posture. Stay here 2 more breaths. And then on the inhale, left knee first, and then the right knee. And now grab behind your knees and roll. So you roll back and forth. couple times until you're in a seated position. So any seated position is fine. I'm going to sit on a block. So once you get there, just bring your hands either down on your knees or up. Always, if you need more grounding, palms down. If you need more energy, palms up. But sit nice and tall. Take the next breath. Draw the line from the tailbone all the way to the crown of the head on the inhale. And then exhale, soften the shoulders, and the eyes, and the jaw. Drop your chin to your chest. Your eyes closed. And as you inhale, bring your right ear to your right shoulder. And then slowly back through the center, left ear, left shoulder. So we'll just go through this a few times with your breath. Nice and slow. Maybe takes a 5 count to get to one shoulder. And then the next time your ear comes towards your right shoulder, just pause there. And you can intensify it if you'd like, bringing your right hand up over your head, fingertips touch the tip of your ear. Just a little traction. And release the hand. Slowly bring the chin back to center, left ear, left shoulder. Same thing, and grab bring the hand around your head. And then releasing, bring the chin back to center. Any movement that you need to do here. Bringing your chin up and your eyes to about half mast. Go ahead and inhale the arms up high. Bring your right hand down and lift and open to the side. Come on up, inhale. Left hand down and lift and open. You want to block? Come back to center. Yeah. All right, bringing the hands back to the knees. All right, this next one's a little bit more for the shoulders. So go ahead and bring your arms up. Cross your right wrist behind your left. And then you're going to bring your palms to touch. Interlace your hands together. As you inhale, bring them up. So trying to keep the biceps by your ear line, and then just pull the elbows down. It won't be very much. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, pull the elbows down. Inhale, lengthen up. And then pull the elbows down. Last one, inhale up. And then pull the elbows down. And then from there, bring your fingertips to your shoulders. As you inhale, bring the elbows up towards the sky in a circle. Exhale, back behind you. So getting a little bit of fluid in the shoulder joint. Lubricate the joints and then switch directions. Inhale, come up. And release the hands to the sides. Shake them out. And then we'll come into a tabletop position. We'll go right into some cats and cows here. So align the joints. As you inhale in through the nose, let's use the Ujjayi Pranayama. Open through the heart, tailwind to the sky. And as you exhale, round the back, chin to chest. Inhaling nice and slow, opening up the front side of the body. Exhale, nice and slow, chin to chest. 3 more times. Inhale, finding a little more depth. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Coming back to a neutral spine, flip the fingertips towards you. Tuck the toes, and you can rock back and forth. Fingers to the heels of your hands. And then bending the elbows into the fingers. And then whatever you want to do here, roll out the wrists. Keeping the toes tucked under, go ahead and walk so you're sitting on your heels lightly. Bring the arms up over your head. See if I can do this. And then from here, flip your hands so the back of your hands touch and the thumbs are facing away from you. Inhale here, and as you exhale, you're going to bring your thumbs towards your chin and open the palms up to the sky. Okay? Now reverse that action. Back of hands touch, up to the sky. Work in the shoulders a little bit. Open up. Last one, because my toes are killing. And then hands down. Go ahead and lift up your feet and toes. Roll out your ankles. From here, make sure your tabletop's aligned. Extend your right arm forward, your left foot back, draw your navel in. Inhale as you reach opposing walls. Exhale, round the back, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Just make sure you're not dropping the belly. Exhale, hug it in. Inhale, flat back, reach. Exhale, rounded back, hug in. Last full, inhale, lengthen, elbow to knee. Lengthen the leg back, but release the right hand to the floor. Okay? Draw the navel in. You're going to bring the left leg to the side and place it on the floor. Point the toes out. You're going to thread the needle here. So bring the right arm towards the sky and then thread the right hand underneath the left. You can stay here or extend the left arm towards the sky and back around looking for the right hip crease. But as always, no tension or pressure on your neck. 2 more breaths. Release the bind, left hand to the sky and then back to the chest. Keep your foot where it is. We're going to walk up. Now this time, walk your fingertips forward. So it's puppy pose, but I want you to plug your shoulders back into their sockets. You can lean back on the left or the right heel a little bit more if that feels good. No strain in the neck. Again, draw the shoulders back into their sockets. And then coming back into tabletop. And the other side. Left hand extended, thumb up. Right leg, navel in. Inhale as you reach. Exhale, round the back, elbow taps the knee. Hug it in. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale, reach. And exhale. Last one. Inhale, reach. And exhale. Lengthen the right leg back, bring the left hand to the mat, and again, you're going to bring the right leg to the side. From here, press into the right hand, inhale the left arm high, and thread the needle. So the hand goes underneath the right arm, come on to your shoulder. And just see how that feels. Stay right there. Or extend the right arm towards the sky. And the hand up behind you, looking for the hip crease. We're doing a lot of shoulders today, if you haven't noticed already. 2 more breaths. Release the bind, bring the hand back, and then inhale the left arm high again. And then back. Keep the left foot, and we're just going to walk the hands forward. So again, you can tuck the toes under. I'm going to sink my hips towards my heels, walk the hands out. Drawing the shoulders back away from my ears. And then slowly guide your way back into a tabletop. From here, let's go ahead and move the knees back a couple inches. Tuck your toes under. Come into downward facing dog. Be a little bit more gentle with yourself here and widen your stance. So this organic movement that feels good. Pedaling it out. Letting the head fall heavy. No lifting up the head. And practice pedaling it out slowly. So if you're drawing one, like your right heel down, just pause there for a moment. Don't pedal too quick. Give your calf a chance. And then find stillness for a moment. And always feel free to bend your knees here. Right? We're coming up with a 90-degree angle in the hip crease. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. And then slowly walk your feet to the top of the mat for ragdoll. Start with torso connected to the thigh bones. Let the head fall heavy. Let's do a little traction here for the neck. Clasping the hands behind your head. Thumbs come to the base of your skull. And then from there, either be a piece of seaweed, and if ever the floor seems too far away, feel free to use your block. Right? You can use a block. You can grab opposite elbows. And any movement that feels really good right there. Try to release any tension that's in your eyes and your jaw. And then go ahead and release your hands to the floor. Bend the knees enough so you can bring your hands behind you. Clasp your hands behind your back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Maybe they stay on the lower back, that's fine. From here, bring the shoulders again away from your ears. All right, so they might not be lifted as high, but you're not crunching up your neck. Inhale. As you exhale, bend your right knee a little bit and open, twisting to the left. So you're gazing underneath the left shoulder. Inhale. And exhale back to center. Bend the left knee. Roll the right shoulder open. Come back to center, release the hands to the lower back, and then to the floor, and then bring the feet either toes to touch or hip width distance. Slowly, one vertebrae at a time, we'll come up to stand. All right, palms face forward, root through the four corners of both feet. Let's try to equalize the weight in your feet. Inhale the arms up, grab a hold of your right wrist, and lift it open to the side. As much length as you can through the right side body. Inhale back to center, grab the other wrist, and lift and open to the side. Inhale, one more time each side. Make sure your core is engaged so you're not feeling this in the lower back. to center, and last side. And back to center. Inhale, little cactus of the arms, open the upper back. Come back up, inhale, palms touch, forward fold. Feel free to bend your knees all the way down. Again, if you need a block or something to put your hands on, do that. You can always bend your knees. Bring your fingertips to your shins, lift and lengthen the spine from tailbone to head. Stay here, inhale, pull the shoulders back, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flip the palms, rise all the way up. Exhale, open your heart. 2 more just like that. Inhale, reach up, palms touch and fold. Uttanasana. Fingertips to the shins. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Flip the palms, rise up. So it's like you're lifting something heavy, creating so much space in the side body. Exhale, open the heart. Last one, last full one. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, open the heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. All right, inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. And stay right here for a moment. Bend both knees and step it back to high plank. Then just pause there. We haven't been to plank yet. All right, shoulders over wrists, fingers spread wide, navel drawn in, pushing the floor away. Make sure you're using your legs here. You're not bringing all the weight onto the hands. If you use the legs, press into the heels. You can hinge forward or lower all the way down to the mat, however you want. So if you're going to go past chaturanga, lower all the way down. Point your toes, feet are about hip width distance, all 10 toenails down, drag your hands back. So now your elbows and your wrists are in line. As you inhale, lift the chest. Now only go as high as your lower back is comfy with right now. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, the chin's the last to come up. Exhale, lower. 2 more, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one, inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Bring your right cheek to the mat and your hands to the sides. A little more shoulder work. So your arms are parallel to the top of your mat. You're looking towards your left hand. Bring your left hand towards your left shoulder. And really open the fingers of your right hand, pressing into the palm. Do this shoulder stretch here. Inhale. As you exhale, slowly roll over so the left foot comes behind the right. So you can either have the left leg straight or bent, right? Whichever feels the best. If your neck doesn't love this, put something under your head, maybe a block or a pillow or a blanket. So you just want to make sure your neck is not strained. And you can stay here or extend the left arm high, flip the palm towards the side wall. So you're going to bring the back of your hand to the small of your back, and then maybe tuck it underneath the right hip. Again, adjust your neck so it's comfortable. Notice your breath. Three more breaths here. All right, releasing the mind. And then maybe stay here for a second, just bringing the hands. I know some people can bring this left hand all the way back and touch the right. But just go where you can there. And then back to your chest, slowly off the shoulder. Flip it over, left cheek to the mat. Bring your right hand up to your shoulder. Left hand is pressing into the floor. Fingers spread. Inhale. And as you exhale, roll over onto that shoulder. Again, the right leg can be bent or straight. And then you can add the bind, inhaling the right arm towards the sky. Flip the palm, and then the back of the hand to the small of the back or the hip. Make adjustments for your neck. Soften your eyes. And re-energize your breath. Ujjayi pranayama is inhaling in through the nose and out through the nose. It's the idea of building internal heat. Three more breaths here. And if you have the bind, go ahead and bring the right arm towards the sky again. And then just reach for your left hand. See if you can get a little more opening. And then bring the hand back around, all the way back onto your belly. Let's go ahead and push up to tabletop. And then back to any version of Balasana, Child's Pose. I'm bringing my knees wide, hips to heels, reaching forward. Transitioning back into downward dog from here. Couple breaths in your downward dog. Inhaling, bend the knees, look forward, step to the top of your mat. Bring your fingertips to your shins, inhale, lengthen. Exhale your breath and fold. Come all the way up, inhale. Palms touch this time, bring your hands to your heart space. Anjali Mudra. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your hands, step back to plank. Bring your knees to the floor. Bring your hips to your heels. Press into your hands, round your back as you come back through sort of a tabletop, back into downward dog. Let's do that a couple times just from here. So inhale to your toes. Exhale, peel forward to plank. Inhale, bring the knees to the floor. Your toes are tucked. Hips to heels, press back. Pull with your hands round your back. Come back through a cat-like tabletop. And then exhale, downward dog. Inhale to toes. Exhale to plank. Be strong through the legs. Inhale, knees to floor. Exhale, hips to heels. Inhale, come back through cat-like tabletop. Exhale, Adho Mukha, downward dog. One more time. Inhale to toes. Exhale to plank. Inhale to knees. Exhale, hips to heels. Inhale, pull forward, cat-like tabletop. Exhale, Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. All right, inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Find your way to the top of your mat. Fingertips to the shins. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Chair pose, so sink deeply into the hips and bring the arms up. All right, so you should be able to see your toes here. Inhale here. And as you exhale, just with the open arms, twist to the right. So keep the knees glued together. Your movement is through the upper body. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Get a little more opening in the right shoulder. Let's come back to center. Inhale. Sink a little bit deeper and twist to the left. Good, guys. Come back to center. Inhale, palms touch and fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, high plank. Knees to the floor, hips to the heels, and you can do any version of Vinyasa that you want. I'm just choosing this version. And we'll always meet in down dog. Inhale the right leg high. And bring your right knee to your right shoulder, nice and slow. From here, if you can use your core, step the foot on the outside of the right pinky. If it doesn't land so the ankle is in front of your knee, move your foot forward. Then realign your shoulders over your wrists. Bring your left knee down. We're going to come into lizard. So you can stay up here. You can use a prop under your elbows if you want. Right? Or just come to your elbows and then release the head and neck. If you want to get a little bit deeper into the pose, keep your left elbow down and maybe push a little bit into the right knee to get a little more opening. And then wherever you are, come back up to your hands. Tuck the toes under, but keep the left knee down. We're going to do a twist. Left shoulder over wrist. Inhale, right arm high. Next, inhale, bring the right arm, reach the back wall. Open that the right shoulder. Yep, then you're going to grab or reach for the left foot. So you're looking for the pinky side of that foot. Pull the heel towards you and get a nice, lovely quad stretch. And then open the right shoulder. All right, gently release your foot. Bring the right hand back under your shoulder. But we're going to walk the right foot on the inside now. So we're going to come into low lunge. So your right foot is on the inside of your right thumb, and now lift the left foot. As always, you want your right knee over your ankle. This time, keep the left hand down, and inhale, right arm high. So another twist. From here, we're going to come to extended side angle. So bring the right elbow to your right thigh. You're going to spin the left heel flat. And bring the left hand up high. Yeah, so you can stay here or you can bring the hand down. Wherever you are is perfect. All right, just make sure your back foot is parallel to the back of the mat and the right toes are forward. We're going to come to reverse warrior. Reach up through the left fingertips, then reach up through the right, high five the back wall. All right, recommit to your right knee, right? Sometimes we lose that. Lengthen through the right side body. From here, we're going to come to horse or goddess, whichever you're feeling today. So bring the hands to your heart and turn the toes slightly out. All right, so both toes are slightly out. You're sitting into your horse squat. Bring your hands to your knees. As you inhale, press your chest forward. And then as you exhale, drop your right elbow and gaze over your left. Come back to center. Inhale, press the chest forward. Drop the left shoulder. Let's do one more time each side. Inhale, pull your chest through the gateway of your shoulders. Exhale, drop the shoulder and gaze. Last one. Inhale, press the chest forward and drop the shoulder. Come back to center. Sink deeply into your horse squat. Bring your hands to your heart. Now keep moving your knees towards your pinkies so you're really activated here. All right, from here we're going to come into star pose. So just sweep the arms down, inhale. Let's do a couple of those, hands to heart and sink. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink. All right, this time we're going to come to warrior two. So inhale, reach up, warrior two to the back of your mat. Okay, so it's the other side. Inhale. As you exhale, we're going to turn so you're in crescent lunge. So it's a little difficult transition here. You're going to come up to the toes and look forward. All right, so you might have to shorten up your stance. Okay, you're on the back toes, lower ribs drawn in, looking for that 90-degree angle in your left knee. Bring your hands to your heart. Lengthen forward. Bring your right elbow to your right or your left thigh and twist. So if this is wonky for you, drop your right knee. Okay. So you're looking for thumbs towards your heart space. All right, bring the hands back to center. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, come back, come to low lunge. Feet together at the top of your mat. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana, inhale. Chair pose. Do exhale, twist to the right. Good, guys. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale to center. Palms touch, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees slightly. Step the right foot back this time. And then step your left foot back. We're coming to down dog. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, come to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, step the right foot back. I screwed that up again. I was wondering why I went back there. Walk your left foot to the side. So we're going to come to runner's lunge. So toe heel your left foot to the side. I got you to down dog, and then I forgot why I got you to down dog. So from here, lizard pose. So just make sure your left knee is behind your ankle, right? And I'm going to drop my right knee and come to my elbows. So whatever you did on the other side, try to mirror on this side. But don't have any stress or tension in your neck. whatever, if you pushed into the knee, you can do so on this side. Stay on the right hand to the right forearm and push the left knee open. And then go ahead and come back to center. Come onto the hands. Let's bring the left hand high to the sky. On the next inhale, reach the back wall. And then reach for or grab the inside of the right pinky. Pull towards you as you twist. Sensations, this might be a little bit different on this side. That's what we do. We try to balance the sides out. And then gently release. You're going to come back to center, toe heel the left foot in, so you're in low lunge, and lift the right knee off the mat. Right hand down, again, left arm high, twist. From here, we're going to come to extended side. So left elbow to left knee, spin the right heel, and bring the right arm towards the sky. I'm not giving you guys easy transitions today. Open up the right side of the body, encourage the right hip, the right shoulder, and then make sure this right shoulder is not up here, right, in your ear. Slide it into the socket, right? All right, from here, reverse warrior. Reach up through the right fingertips. Reach up through the left. High five the back wall. So stay committed to that left knee. Yeah. And we're going to come to goddess or horse. Hands to heart. Both toes slightly out. Sink into your hips. All right, this time, go ahead and straighten the legs. Bring the hands to your hips. Turn your toes parallel. All right, so a little more shoulder work here, but you're gonna keep your hands on your hips and bring your elbows towards each other. So I'm trying to hide my arms from you. Open your heart, inhale. Then with a little soft knee bend, you're gonna fold forward. Fold forward. Keep the chest nice and open, squeeze the shoulders together until you can't anymore. And then bring the hands to the floor, Prasarita Padasana. So any variation here, guys, you can walk the hands under, you can use a block. Anytime you need a little bit more length to find the floor, you use a block. Two more breaths here. And bringing the hands just underneath the shoulders. Bring one hand at a time to your hip crease. We're going to come up the same way we came down. All right, squeeze the shoulder blades together, lengthen through the neck, so no wrinkles in the neck, and keeping a long spine, rise all the way up. Turn the heels in, inhale the arms up. Exhale, warrior two to the front. All right, from here we're going to do that fun transition. Bring the hands to your heart. Pivot around to crescent lunge, okay? Once you're there and your feet are in the correct position, bring the arms up. Now make sure that you're not overarching the lower back. Think about drawing the lower ribs down. You can commit a little bit more to the right knee. Bring the hands to your heart. Lengthen forward. Left elbow to the right knee. Lengthen and twist. So again, feel free to put this left knee down, especially if you're having trouble with the balance. here. That right shoulder back down away from your ear. Bring the hands back to center. Inhale, crescent lunge. Bring the hands to the floor. Low lunge, feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Let's come all the way up. Inhale. Hands to your heart center, Anjali Mudra. Let's see, we're in here. Okay. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Go ahead and step both feet back to downward facing dog. Let's do half pigeon. And we'll have the option here to add a little bit more shoulder work. So inhale the right leg high. Slowly bring your right knee to your right wrist and then drop the shin. Knee injuries will do this on your back. If your hips are high, the block, blanket, pillow, whatever you have underneath the right hip. Okay, so no pain here. Make sure the left leg is straight and it's not sickling in. Your toes aren't sickling in. So from here, wherever you go, my first instructors used to say, just marinate here. Take any tension out of your face and your eyes. When the chatter in your head starts to happen, it sounds something like this. Let me out of this pose. Just breathe a little bit deeper. And then go ahead and slowly walk it back up to your hands. You can fall onto your right hip. We're going to move into Wheel of Life. So fall on your right hip. Bring your left knee in the middle of your right foot. Good. All right, from here, lengthen the spine first, and then start to turn to the right and walk to the side. Maybe you can come to one elbow, maybe you can come to both. It's a little hard to breathe here, so focus on that breath. And slowly walk it back to the front of your mat, moving into down dog again, home base. And just stay here for just a breath or two before we start half pigeon on the left side. When you're ready, left leg high, left knee, left wrist. Drop the shin, maybe hold your foot with your right hand. Make sure that your hips are square. You can actually put your hands on your hips to make sure that's the case. And I'm just trying to mirror what you did on the other side, unless you have an injury on one side. 2 more breaths here. And then slowly come up to your hands. Fall onto the left hip. Bring your right knee into the middle of your left foot. Sit up nice and straight. Start to turn towards the left and walk it around. Once you get there, whether you're on one elbow or 2, just let the head fall heavy. Slowly coming back to center. This time let's do a straddle. Straddling on your mat. And hands behind your hips. A little bit of length. If you find yourself more at this position, then put something underneath your tailbone, a block or blanket, so your pelvis is tilting forward. From here, lengthen. And then walk it out. Maybe it's just here. Maybe it's the elbows. You guys are looking great. Keep your quadriceps engaged here. And slowly walk it back. Bring your arms up. Inhale. Let's bring your right elbow on the inside of your right thigh. So just as a little leverage. And lift and open to the side. Rolling the right ribs towards the sky. Reaching for the toes. But more importantly, keeping the shoulder open and finding the stretch in the side body. Slowly come on up, inhaling, and then bring the left elbow. Yeah, so just pushing into the thigh, a little bit of leverage. Roll the ribs towards the sky. And slowly, last big stretch up, inhale. And however you want to get there, come on to your back. Once you get there, make sure your knees are bent and bring your feet as wide as the mat. Let's do a little bit of windshield wipers. Cactus the arms and just let the knees fall from the left to the right. So your feet are as wide as your mat. I love these. It's just like a little gentle massage of your lower back. So when you come through the midline, you're massaging the lower back. And then the next time the knees fall to the right, let them hang out there. Check in with your breath. Check in with any sensations that are going on. And then once again, windshield wiper back and forth. Take your time. And then when the knees fall to the left, just stay right there. And slowly bring the knees back to the ceiling and then into your chest. Extend your legs straight up. Maybe do it one at a time. Let's extend the right leg straight up. Find a little bit of hamstring stretch here. Maybe just pull towards you. And then the left leg. Switch sides. And then both legs up. And it's okay if the knees are a little bit bent. Bring the palms by your sides. We can stay right here. From here we'll come into dead bug. So grabbing the insides of the feet, thigh bones on the outsides of the ribs. Just feel the spinal release here as you press each vertebrae into the mat. And then, if it feels good, roll side to side. And then, as always, if there's another pose that your body is craving, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, your final asana, whatever that might be today, Shavasana, legs up the wall, or Supta Baddha. In from head to toe, just do a quick body scan. See if you can melt a little bit more into the support of the ground beneath you. Of Shavasana or your final asana. Take one full body stretch. Reach the back wall. Heels press to the front. Big sip of air. And sigh it out. And then you'll find your way. I'm roll into my side body and find my way into the seat. get there, go ahead and bring your hands to your heart. Thank you guys so much you guys are the most consistent group of yogis I know. I appreciate it very much, and the importance of taking care of yourself and being able to better take care of your loved ones as a result of it. So bringing your thumbs to your third eye. May there be peace in your minds, and may there be peace in your hearts. Namaste.